Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I'm Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. And today we are spending time with Archangel Cassiel. Now, about 2 years ago, Archangel Raphael introduced me to something that is angelic color healing and clearing with colors. And there are 12 different colors. Each is connected to one member of the spiritual divinity. Today, we're working with pink, and that's Archangel Cassiel, and this has to do with clearing of grief and isolation. So let's go ahead, let's just close our eyes, let's go into meditation. And I've already been spending some time with Archangel Cassiel this morning, so this will be a treat. So go ahead, close your eyes, make yourself comfortable. Whether you're in a chair or lying on the floor, let's just feel ourselves supported by the chair or the floor. Let's ground ourselves for just a moment. So take a deep breath. We're going to send that to our root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. Slow down our breathing. Let's take another breath to the root chakra. And as you do that, let's watch roots in your mind's eye grow down from your root chakra, down your legs, down your feet, and all the way into the center of Mother Earth, just grounding us. Let's take a moment just to slow our thinking and our breathing. These chimes that you're hearing are led by spirit. They just go off when spirit is feeling particularly connected to what's happening in the meditation. Watching as those roots go further and further into the center of the earth. And here in the room, I'm seeing, excuse me, Divine Mother, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Cassiel. They're spending time with us today as we do this meditation. The first time I met Archangel Cassiel, he presented to me with a face that moved, almost like a slideshow. And it was every possible combination of race and culture. Excuse me. Female, male, young, old. And Archangel Cassiel taught me that he represents and works with all of humanity. So we're starting this meditation surrounded by all of humanity and holding all of humanity in our thoughts and our prayers, surrounding the planet in love. We're working with this pink energy today that helps to clear grief and feelings of isolation. Certainly during COVID shutdown, there was a lot of feelings of isolation, a lot of grief, and lots of grief based on personal situations as well as global situations. So what I'm seeing right now is a globe representing the planet Earth. And I'm seeing it coated, being coated in this pink. It's glittering, which is fun, pink glittering energy, almost being caked on like a facial mask, like a clay facial mask, but it's around the planet. And I want you to see yourself in the physical and in the spiritual form, the emotional form, being caked in that same angelic pink clay. Just experience that feeling for just a few moments. And I love how the chimes were reinforcing what we were experiencing there. As the witness participant, what are you seeing, feeling, experiencing? What is this pink energy mask? What's it doing for you? And as you watch the planet surrounded in this, what does it have? What's it doing for the planet and humanity? So as I focus in on me, what I'm observing, I'm seeing pictures of those that I have loved and lost. My grandparents, my parents, dear, dear friends. And it seems like it's releasing little bubbles of grief that I didn't even know I was carrying. And those bubbles are being pulled out to the outside of my body, almost like scrubbing bubbles. It's kind of humorous today, the energy. And it doesn't mean that I won't think of those people that I love, but I don't need to carry grief. That doesn't serve me and it doesn't serve them. It doesn't serve my memories of them. We're holding our beautiful friend Helen Albertson today as she's going through surgery. And we know that there are many people across the planet that are dealing with health issues, physical health, mental health. We're just seeing them lifted up in spirit. And if they're open to it, being caked in this pink, glittery, healing mask. And I see those that are feeling isolated and lonely being lifted up. And if they're open to it, being slathered in this pink, gooey, glittery, divine presence, this energy. And it looks like when the healing, the clearing energy is finished, pulling out all of those little bubbles of energy that no longer serve us. It looks like it gets dry and cracks off like a face mask would. There's some confirmation. Thank you. And in your mind's eye, as it dries and cakes off, you can just flick it off. But if there's a place where it's not dry, it means that there's more that wants to be cleared. And just take a look at that space. See if you can get a visual of what it is that's wanting to clear. And I'm seeing that for me. I'm seeing that one space that is still pulling up energy that no longer serves me. Can you see what it is for you? Or has everything already been cleared? Sometimes we just don't realize the grief that we're holding on to. Sometimes we're acutely aware, and other times it just kind of sneaks up on you. You may have more than one space where the clay is still doing some work. If that's the case, take a look at that one. Can you feel what it's representing in your life? That it's okay to let go of. Grief over a loved one, grief over relationships, grief over maybe something that you have done that you wish you hadn't. Maybe something you said that you wished you hadn't. What is the clay holding on to and ready to help you release? Make sure to check all sides of yourself. Look behind you. Remember, you're the witness participant, so you can see your whole body while you are in your body. Look all the way from your head to your feet. I'm seeing 4 spots on me, so I'm checking each of those 4 out. And one of them is something that happened to me as a child. So, we hold on to these memories, we hold on to these energies, even when we didn't know we did. And as those energies are being cleared and released, then that clay will dry up and flake off. And it looks almost like a Band-Aid in the sense if you try to pull the clay off before it's ready to be released, it almost is like pulling a scab off. So let's let it do its work here. When you take one of those, if there's still one that's hanging on there, and really look at it, is it representing something that happened in this lifetime, or is it even something that happened in a different lifetime? Maybe it was something that didn't even happen to you, but you are carrying the grief for it. And when you sit with that image, with that feeling, what is it bringing up for you? Is it leading you to other images? Maybe of someone special to you. Maybe of feelings you had at that time that you weren't even aware you had. And maybe you're learning a little bit more about yourself right now. Can you love yourself for who you were at that time? And love the other people that were in your life at that time? Just hold you and them in love for just a moment. And know that this thing that you are being called on to clear and heal may be something that they also needed to clear and heal. That you're doing this work today may create a ripple of energy, helping them to clear and heal that same energy. And this can all happen in your unconscious, that they don't even know that they're holding on to it. But yet you can make a difference for them today. I'm reminded of a saying that one of my friends, Sharon Rhea, speaks about. No judgment, just love. And if we remove the judgment from that situation, whatever it was, and just hold each other in love, it releases so much of the hurt and the grief. There we go. Boy, I can really see that clearing and healing taking place in that spot. Nice. And as that energy is cleared and released, it almost makes the whole memory release. Of course, you can hold on to the grief if you want to, but if you want to let it go, this is how you can let it go. Now, you may choose to stay in this energy now, clearing those places off of yourself by sitting with Archangel Cassiel. If you look at your whole body and you don't see any other spaces right now, that doesn't mean that you have cleared all the grief from your body, from your psyche. It means that you've cleared some for now. You may come back later to this meditation and go through the whole thing again and find other spots. But for now, this was beautiful. So much thanks, so much appreciation to Archangel Cassiel, to the chimes for the validation, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Divine Mother. This pink healing energy is so profound. Just be aware for yourself as you go through your day today, if you feel different having gone through this. So friends, thank you for being here at Enlightened World Network. So much love to each and every one of you. Take good care and God bless.